Right, Danny, we've already spoken about your goal against Aldershot, but in terms of the confidence that's given you, has it really given you a massive lift? And sort of do you feel like you're playing with more confidence now?
Yeah, definitely. I think Tuesday night's performance proved that as well. To be fair, I thought I played pretty well. My defending was better Tuesday as well. I was good with the ball, and obviously on the website it said that I was star man as well. So I was pleased to get that as well, and just need to keep my confidence going for all the rest of the games of the season.
I mean, people don't really associate left backs with regular goals, but do you think that something like that, what happened at Aldershot, that strike, that can make a big difference to the rest of the season, really, if you can kick on there with the confidence you've got?
Definitely, like, defenders are not known for their scoring, so if you pop up with a goal, now with the team out, obviously the goal Saturday gave a great boost to the team, and obviously we went on to win the game. Just gives you confidence for the rest of the season, really, and the rest of the game. Hopefully I can get a few more goals under my belt this season.
Yeah, I mean, we've spoken about it before. It's your first goal of your professional career. With your left foot and the amount of set pieces you take, you feel like you should be chipping in with regular. How many would you like to score this season?
Definitely, I'd like to score like a few. I can't say how many I've scored because I've not scored in 3 years, so there might even just be one up. I don't know yet, but hopefully I'll pop up with a few more goals there this season.
Yeah, and what do you think of the Plymouth game? Because obviously they put out a decent side. They've come down from the Championship last year, but do you think you maybe could have done a bit more to make it more difficult for them?
Maybe, yeah. We did show them a bit too much respect. I think there weren't really enough challenges going in. Like on Saturdays and that, we put in challenges. We tackle people. We go 50-50s, like full-hearted in that. But this Tuesday night, it just didn't seem like we put in enough challenges and didn't get about them enough. But I thought we was good. Like with the ball, we was like in the first 10 minutes until the goal really we was on top. We passed them to death. They couldn't really handle us, I don't think. But obviously the goals killed us. Both of the goals killed us really straight after the start of the game and then straight after half time as well. Bad times to concede really.
Yeah, it's a fine line, isn't it? Between you obviously want to play nice football. It's a fine line between doing that and also battling and competing, which you did in games like the Stevenage game. You've got to get the right balance, haven't you, between the two?
Yeah, obviously. You need to get the back line sorted first because you need a base to build on first. You can't go out there playing good football if you're going to concede goals all the time. And obviously at the start of the season we was conceding a few goals. I think we've managed to dry them up now. Obviously kept the clean sheet Saturday. Obviously we let 2 in Tuesday. But to be fair, there's 2 great finishes as well. Not many keepers will be able to save them. But I think we've got confidence now going into Saturday against Northampton, and we should be looking for a win really.
Yeah, and you've obviously came here on loan last season. Now you've moved here permanently. How have you found the change in settling into life in Cheltenham?
Obviously, when I was here on loan, obviously I wanted the team to win, but a lot of it was for me to get my experience. I was just wanted to play, but now it's a completely different aspect to the game. I want to win every game. For Cheltenham, I want to get them as high as I can, and hopefully, if we keep going, we'll be right this season. Hopefully, get in the playoffs.
Yeah. Have you watched the goal on television much since last weekend? Have you had a?
I've watched it a few times, but yeah, I've watched it a few times.
And the celebration, I mean, it really showed how much you mean to it. As soon as you scored, did you know you were going to go over to the bench and celebrate with the manager?
I didn't know where to go. Obviously, I just made sure I watched it till it went in, and then I just turned around and just sprinted and. Because obviously we have a bit of all the lads on the bench and everyone, so I thought I'd go with them.
Yeah. And going back to the formations, bit of a diamond mostly at the start of the season. Now it's been either 4-4-2 or 4-5-1. Has that helped you as a fullback having a left winger in front of you?
Yeah, I think it's helped me a lot more because at times when there's a diamond, you get in 2v1 situations sometimes, and it's hard to defend when it's 2v1 because there's only one of you. You can't deal with both players. Obviously, they was playing around me and things like that. But with the 4-4-2 and the 4-5-1, there's been a bit of cover. Obviously, the fullbacks haven't been able to overlap their wingers as much because I've had a winger there helping me out as well. So it's been better. I enjoy it, but whichever system you need to play, my defending still needs to be good anyway. Yeah. And obviously, my defending weren't really that good when at the start of the season. I didn't think, but actually, I've been working hard in training. Hopefully, last few games just showed off how much work I've been putting in, and hopefully I can just keep going with this confidence I've got at the minute.
Yeah, obviously you got the goal, but is that defensive side of it something you're more pleased with because your attacking play's never really been in doubt, has it, apart from the goal scoring? But going forward, you've been fine. Is it the defensive work that you really felt you needed?
I was getting I was getting to a stage where I was just thinking I was just going to get beat every time the winger got the ball, and I needed to do something to get myself out of that mode. And obviously I just worked hard in training, like focused on defending more than, because I knew I was doing like okay with the ball. So I've just worked on defending a lot more, and hopefully like it showed in the last couple of games that it shows that I've been putting the work in, and I've come out like playing better defensively.
Yeah, the lad on the right of Plymouth, I think 16-year-old lad who's making his full debut. Obviously you had a decent game, but do you think he's got an exciting future at him at the age of 16?
Yeah, for 16 I thought he was good. He had a few decent touches. He rarely gave the ball away. He's a good size as well. Just probably needs to bulk up a bit, but he looks like a good prospect for the future.
And looking ahead to Saturday, Northampton, have you spoken about them much? What are you expecting from them at the Abbey Business Stadium?
Not really yet. Obviously, I think we'll talk about it today. Obviously, we was focused on Plymouth, and we had the day off yesterday, so no one's been talking about that really. Obviously, we'll see what the gaffer's going to say to us today, and then hopefully just work on it today and tomorrow.
Yeah, and you had such a great start at home with 3 straight wins. Now you've lost to Bury, drawn with Oxford, and gone out the Johnston Paint, so you need to get that home form back now, don't you?
Yeah, obviously it's vital this next game. Obviously because it's the next game, we obviously want to win every game. But it's important we keep like a good home form, and we should come out with a win tomorrow, Saturday, I think.